One of the other very visible ways that clean energy is being seen in this country is with electric vehicles. So we're watching the shares of Rivian. We've seen a big winning streak for the stock that has sort of come to an end here. It's down about 1.2%. It had been up, fueled by its strong second quarter delivery numbers and maybe also just some enthusiasm about so-called meme names or some of these more meme-ish names. I think Rivian probably falls into that category. But how for you, as you look at the clean energy and EV landscape, how does Rivian fit in?
Well, the EV landscape is a key part of the Inflation Reduction Act and the subsidies. We all now can get subsidies if we buy electric vehicles. There's finally enough models out there where, people can, it's not just Tesla, right? You can buy a Ford, an E-Mustang, and GM is launching a few. Porsche has its own. And then you've got these kind of what I call the EV startups, the ones that came about in 2020. Some of them were SPACs and stuff like that. Remember those? And they were going to just come and create and take over the auto industry. And they're having a shakeout now because it's maturing. Ford and GM are spending massively. Tesla is making, 500,000 cars a quarter. And so you've got these EV startups. You've got kind of Nikola and Lucid. They're kind of on the end of the spectrum that is on life support, so to speak. Then you've got Fisker and stuff, and Rivian is right there in the middle. No one quite knows what to do. And 2 weeks ago, it had these cool production numbers, way above estimates. It shows it's going to, if they keep on them, they'll hit their projection of 50,000 new automobiles this year. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to see them on the roads more.
I still get excited when I see them, I have to say.
Yeah, and they get my attention. I don't see a lot of Lucids and stuff. I see the dealerships, but the Rivians are starting to appear. And so the stock ran for 9 days in a row, 10 days in a row until yesterday, maybe. Maybe it's a little bit overbought at this point. But they're giving their second quarter earnings on August 8th. And I think it's going to stay inflated at least until then, and then we'll see.
I wonder how much is going into marketing dollars right now, too. I mean, I've got a video on my phone from when on the West Side Highway, there was a whole caravan of Rivians that were just daisy-chained one by one as they were doing some activation. So they're spending a lot right now. Just a question of how much of that actively turns.
That's the key. And it's for them really is the production has to meet the marketing, right? If they do 50,000 vehicles this year, Tesla's going to do 2 million. You have to scale that up, and they're going to need more investment dollars. Sure. Amazon's a big investor. Ford was, and then got backed out. So they're going to need more investment dollars. So over the course of the next, I think, 3 or 4 quarters, Brad, we're going to start to see if they make it or not.
Sure.
Dave, thanks for coming in. Good to see you.
Hey, happy to see you guys.
Dave Callaway, editor and founder of Callaway Climate Insights.